Record. All right, so hello everybody. How are you guys doing? My name is Taria Vision Avant, and you've probably been invited here by an amazing woman. Her name is Wanda D. Hollis, and we're excited. We have a lot of people right now who are actually watching us live. Definitely want to shout you guys out that made an attempt to be here live to ask questions. And we're going to open this up for Q&A for everybody that is watching us. Angela, Key, Star, Jewel, Cassandra, all of you guys that are here. And I know we have other people who have not yet had a chance to introduce themselves. If you guys are watching us on Facebook Live, also please check us out. We have Latanya Hollis. Oh, that sounds like some family over there. Elisa Mitchell watching us on Facebook. Leslie Wright, hello to you all. And thank you so much for being here. Tasha from North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, hello. Lisa Morris, Juanita Towns. Absolutely, Juanita, you are welcome for being here. Trust me, this is going to be awesome. And so, Wanda D. Hollis, honey, that's a celebrity name. You see her, she got the banner in the back, honey, doing it big. But Wanda, tell us a little bit about who you are. Maybe there's some people right now, this is their first time getting a chance to meet you and hearing about what we're about to talk about. But please just introduce yourself. Like, what does Wanda D. Hollis do?
Well, who is Wanda D. Hollis? Oh my goodness. She is just a very energetic person that wants to save the world. How about that in a nutshell? But for a short story, I am a author, entrepreneur, radio host, and just a giver. I like to bring people together so we can explore our talents together, so we can band together and do the right things for the right reasons. And I got on this project just wanting for everybody to come on and just give people what they need. You know, a lot of times we go through life thinking that we can't be as amazing as we want to be. And a lot of people think that they need to have all of the tools in order to do that. And that's not true. You just have to have it.
I'm going to interrupt you real quick, because before you get into explaining that, because some people might not know what we're talking about yet, because we haven't got a chance. Y'all see she ready to go in, y'all, and tell you what it is. and I'm excited about that, because as you can see, she's just extremely passionate about this. But before we go into that, ladies and gents, you've been invited here because Wanda has partnered with Show Your Success, which is our company. I'm the founder and CEO of Show Your Success. And she's partnered with us because we're going to be doing a book collaboration project, okay? Now, for those of you who are watching and maybe, you know, you've never written a book or thought about writing a book, I can tell you that being an author has absolutely changed my life. And when Wanda had a chance to actually speak with me and tell me, you know, how she was excited to partner with me and how far we've definitely been connected, I was extremely excited to be a part of this project. And so for those of you, let me just see by show of hands, just say I have. If you've ever thought about writing a book, just say I have. I have, because I want to make sure that we're talking to the right people. Also, hello, Venus Matthews out of Chattanooga, Tennessee, watching us live. I don't know if I shouted out Lisa Morris out of Atlanta, Georgia. Hello. Okay, so a lot of people, Tasha, Jewel, Venus, Angela, a lot of people are saying, I've thought about writing a book. And so I put it out there, and what I said was I was looking for some influential people that want to put together their own collaboration project. And Wanda raised her hand. And so one of the first things that I asked Wanda, Star says I have, Juanita says I have. One of the first things that I asked Wanda, I said, what do you want this book to be about? So Wanda, I want you to explain to everybody the person, not necessarily the co-author, because we'll talk about you guys and how this is going to benefit you. But let's talk about the person that is going to pick up this book and read the book. What is this going to help that person with? Why is it that you're so passionate about creating this collaboration book?
I am so passionate about that because the person that's going to pick up the book will be one that maybe have some struggles or triumphs, and they may have put some dreams on the shelf. You know, they may have put some dreams way up high and thought that they could never reach those dreams. And so here, reading this book, you'll hear different stories about how other people had struggles and triumphs, and they pushed through a lot of those things that was holding them back. So that's what I want the reader to walk away with, those tools that will allow them to be able to go out and just fight, just do whatever it is that they want to grab out of life, because these amazing stories will give them that courage, and would also give them workable tools that they can just put into place and go for it.
Absolutely. I love that. I love that. And I'm pretty sure, guys, every single one of us, especially if you were invited by Wanda, those of you who are watching live on Facebook, I'm pretty sure all of us have dealt with some kind of triumph. And, what's interesting, Wanda, is that some of us, we're able to push through things and, deal with certain things. And for us, it's not such a big deal. But there's many people right now who have not had the power or the courage to maybe jump on Facebook and, see what's going on in the world. Maybe right now they're in a position where they just don't even want to be bothered or connected in some way, but they're dealing with challenges and they were not able to push through it. And so what's exciting is that what may seem simple or not as big to us, to some people is huge. And that's why a book of this magnitude is going to be definitely powerful. And it's going to, for those of you who are saying, yes, I want to be able to share how the challenges that I've gone through and how I've pushed through them and gotten to where I am today. For those of you who are saying that, this is going to be an enormous opportunity for you. Wanda, who is it that you're looking for to actually be a co-author in this book?
I'm looking for someone that's really considers themselves as a leader, somebody that considers themselves as somebody with a passion inside of them that really want to pour it out. Like even if they can share that one story in their life that was that turning point, or someone that really cares, cares about other people, because you got to care about other people. The life is not just about us. It's about the people that we connect to. So if they got that, then hey, come on, let's do it. Let's rock and roll.
That's what I'm talking about. So how many of y'all care? If y'all care, just say, I care. That means that qualifies you to be a part of this book. And so I want to show y'all, just a little bit of stuff, just to show you what it is that we've been doing. Tasha says, I definitely care. Venus says, I care. That's what I'm talking about. Jules says, I care. Angela says, I care. I hope so. I hope so, guys. I know that our challenges, our pain is not for us. I feel like the pain that we go through, the challenges we go through are there to help other people. Cassandra says, I care. Hold on. Tamalia? I know how you pronounce that, Wanda. Do you know this young lady? I think it's Tamala. Tamala. Yes, honey. She spells it very, very specific, but I love that. Tamala says, I care. Key says, man, oh man, I care too much. Star says, I care. Cassandra says, I care. Juanita and Leslie on Facebook, they all said they care. And so that's good. You guys are at the right place at the right time. And you know what? I'm going to tell you this, and this is not me to try to make anybody feel bad, but maybe just a little bit to encourage you to get started. But I feel like if we know that we've been through things and we know that there's somebody out there that could benefit from it, and we don't find ways to actually get ourselves in front of those people to help those people, I feel like everything we've gone through, honestly, is for nothing. And I know for a fact we don't go through things by ourselves, for ourselves. We go through it to help other people. Well, let me show you a book. And I think that this book is definitely right on time, because this is actually a book that I wrote. Our company, Show Your Success, put together. I didn't write it myself. It is a collaboration book, just like what Wanda is putting together. It's not going to be, her book is not going to be titled this, but it's quite similar, so that you guys can get an idea as when you make a decision to be a co-author, which many of you are going to make that decision today. When you make a decision to be a co-author, you guys are going to get to take advantage of some of the same benefits that some of our previous co-authors got a chance to take of. Terrence Parkman, I think we got a brother on right now that says, I care. Hey, Terrence. Sharon Johnson is on as well, watching live. She says, hi, Wanda. So look. Hi. Well, you have no idea the hell I've been through. 22 women that dealt with 22 different challenges and overcame it. So when you make a decision to be a part of this book with Wanda, you're going to get some of the same advantages. Here's an example right here. As you can see, this is the book right here, and this is Elisa Mitchell. I think she's actually watching us live on Facebook as well. She was a co-author, and see, the way that her book started is it started off with her chapter and her contact information. She has a bio, and then what we do that allows everybody to be able to share their stories, we've created a process that allows you to be able to really complete your chapter in 30 minutes or less, okay? 30 minutes or less. Because, guys, what we don't want to do is make it so difficult for you to be able to impact people. You already went through all the challenges. Now we want you to be able to show other people how to help and help them. So with that, in the collaboration book, you also get your own custom cover. As you can see, my name is on the front, Taria Vision Avant. On the back, we have your bio and your picture, which will be on the back. You'll get a professional picture done right here, right? Leverage Grant says, I care as well. Hey, Leverage, how you doing? Hey, all of you guys that are joining us live. And so those are some of the things that you're going to get. I'm also going to share my screen real quick so I can show you a little bit more of a bulletized list of when you make a decision to be a co-author, some of the advantages that you're going to get for being a part of this project. Well, first of all, let me just tell you this, right? The reason why you want to become a collaborator in this book is, number one, is because when you're working with more people, and how many of you guys agree to this? If you agree, just say I agree. I totally believe that when you can work together with a collaboration of people with the like mind, with the like purpose, that you can impact way more people than just doing it by yourself. If you agree with that, just say I agree. Because that's one thing that I know that for a fact, that when you do these collaboration books, you're able to impact way more people, much more faster, and you can leverage the experiences of other people to impact the masses. You're going to gain exposures to each other's customers and clients. You're going to pool your resources. You can play off of each other's content creation strengths, okay? Now, as you can see, many of our authors, guys, have been published and featured on so many different things, and these are some of the things that you guys are going to learn. We have authors who've been published on Fox News, CBS, ABC, Today, The Today Show, Sheen Magazine, iHeartRadio, just to name a few. Now, when you make a decision to join this collaboration project, here's some of the things that you're going to get. You're going to join a community of other authorpreneurs. Now, let me explain something to you guys. One thing that I pride ourselves on here with Show Your Success is that we don't just teach you how to write a book, okay? We're not just teaching you how to become an author. At the end of the day, I know a lot of authors. In fact, the reason why is because I teach a lot of people how to write books. And ironically, the space that I'm in, I end up meeting a lot of people in that space, right? I know a lot of authors that are what I like to call garage qualified. They have hundreds to thousands of books in their garage that nobody knows about. And the only thing that they're looking to do is make a profit from their book sales. Well, ladies and gents, let me just ask you a personal question. Would you prefer to make money from selling books, or prefer to make money from selling books as well as 2 additional other ways, so multiple streams of income as a result of being an author? Well, guys, that's what an authorpreneur is, and we want to show you how to do that. Your content, we're going to edit your content. So look, let me tell you something about me. I am probably grammatically one of the worst writers out there. I do not have a skill set in that. I did not go to school for writing. I don't do all of those things. So we actually have an amazing team of editors. We have a team of formatters. We even have a team that's going to create the book covers for you guys. You're going to get 10 printed copies of your book with the option to actually order more, okay? We're going to do a special training to show you guys how to properly market your book and pre-sell your book. Guys, let me tell you something. This book, you have no idea the hell I've been through before the book was even printed. Before we even had our launch, because we just had our launch January the 27th in Atlanta, Georgia. Before we did any of that, we had already pre-sold more than 500 copies. Well, when you actually become a co-author with Wanda D. Hollis's book, you're going to have a flyer that's going to be designed to you so that you can also pre-sell your book. We want you to start making profits before the book comes out. It's called being an author entrepreneur. You're going to also get an incredible speaker sheet that's going to be designed for you. You're going to get like I said, the custom cover. We're going to do a live broadcast to help promote and market the book. You're going to have a book launch, whether we decide to do physical or virtual, and you're going to have coaching. So an additional thing that we do is you're going to get some coaching on how to actually start leveraging your book for business. Guys, again, like I said, we want you to walk away and knowing not just how to write a book or being a part of an incredible book, but also how to leverage it. We have some other additional a la carte things that are on top of that. For example, like we are creating banners and all types of like a book trailer and stuff like that that you can add on. But we want you to be in profit zone. Now, I just wanted to show you as well, because once you join, you'll be invited to Wanda's private Facebook group, okay? And so she has a private Facebook group, but I just want to show you a group right now that we've already created from another collaboration book. Guys, one thing that Show Your Success has learned to master is we have mastered the art of collaboration books. I'm telling you this, guys, this is something that our company is going to be known for years down the line and impacting thousands of people worldwide. So this is just to show you just some of the stuff that takes place. You guys are going to have the same option. We're going to create a couple of different book cover options, and then you guys will be able to vote. You get to be a part of this process. Here's something I posted the other day, just asking the co-authors that are a part of this collaboration book, what does it mean being a part of this book? Look at some of these messages. It means being recognized as a giver of my community, joining forces with people who are going to force me to grow, being a part of something that I've only dreamed about for years, and a stepping stone to make a mark as a woman who can inspire, motivate, and help others. See, there's so many, I've got so many posts right here. All I can tell you, I was reading this and just getting chills from the incredible testimonials. Being a part of this book means so much to me. I like being linked to other positive women that are like-minded about their business. This book is going to give me credibility as an entrepreneur, and it also is going to give me the leverage needed for speaking engagements. I'm looking forward to working with everyone. It's just so exciting to see what everybody is saying, because guys, at the end of the day, when you become a part of a collaboration book, you become a part of something so much bigger than just a book. You become a part of a family. One of our young ladies is dealing with something that she's doing another collaboration book, and she's dealing with something. And now automatically, not only does she have her family, but she has a new family of entrepreneurs who are here to support her in her journey as she goes through it. And so it's so much bigger than just what we're going to be doing to help other people who are going to read this book, but also for you being a part of this collaboration book. And remember, this book is open to both women and men. We're looking for women and men to join this collaboration book who've ever been a part of any challenges. Okay, so what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to pass it back over to Wanda so that she can add just a couple of words, why she decided to really put this book together and stuff like that. And then what we're going to talk to you guys about is how you can actually get yourself a position to be a part of this book today, okay? How you can be a part of this book today. So Wanda, the floor is back to you.
Hey, I'm so excited. Every time that thing gets broken down to me, I get more excited. Guys, I'm ready to roll. And the reason being is because I really feel like this project is necessary. And like Taria just explained, it's not just a chance for us for the book, but it's a chance for us to change the whole atmosphere. This is super powerful leverage here. We got, we're monetizing. And if you're a business owner, this is a no-brainer. This should be something that you just want to jump into so you can expand your brand. But how we do every morning, we wake up winning. And the reason being is because we're not saying that we don't have problems. We're saying that we're going to push through them problems. So we need to tell people that they don't have to sit in their problems, that they can push through their problems. And that's why this book is really dear to me. A lot of you know that I just went through losing 3 very close people to me, my mom, my grandmother, and my grandfather. And I really had to give birth to a new project just so I can stay relevant, stay alive. I mean, and this is what I do. I hear my ancestors telling me to keep going and to not to stop. And that's why I'm doing this collaboration as a memorable experience to them, as well as something that we can do to better our entire community. And I'm excited. So, Therese, are we taking questions now or later? Or
well, definitely
questions.
I know that you've had a couple questions along the process, and I'm sure if you guys are watching and you have any specific questions, this is definitely the time to ask. One question that I know everybody has is, how much is the investment? And so I'm going to go ahead and share that information to you. So the initial investment, there's two different ways you can actually get started here, guys. For the investment, now, before I even make this investment to tell you what this is, guys, I'm going to tell you this. I've been to events where people were offering opportunities for you to be able to write a book. And we actually have a course as well where we teach you all the things. But let me tell you something. I feel that having co-authors a part of this project is just so much more advantageous and beneficial. So we have an extremely deep discount, okay? Extremely deep discount. But I went to a course where they were offering something like this and would help walk you through the process. And their investment was like $15,000. And so you would learn a lot of what you guys are going to learn in this process. And I'm not trying to hype anybody up. Guys, that's not my deal. We only want to make sure that the people that it makes sense to them actually get started. But I like to tell you guys exactly what to expect along this process. And so the investment today, guys, to lock your spot is $97, okay? $97 actually allows you to lock your spot. And then there's going to be monthly payments, okay? Monthly payments. So it's $97 down, and then 4 more additional monthly payments of $97. On the 6th payment, it is actually $197. And the reason why it's $197 is because what that does is it sets your book up. Because one thing, once the book is done, once we have the official launch, we also want you to be able to go in and order as many books that you need to order, right? So we have to actually set you guys up with an on-demand printing service where you'll be able to log in and print as many copies as you need. But we also want to make sure that we can print your initial 10 books. Now, many of you guys are going to pre-sell 30, 40. We've had co-authors to pre-sell as much as 40 books before the book came out. Now, mind you, I want you to calculate. That's 40. Take 40 and multiply that by 20. That's a lot of income that a lot of our co-authors were making before the books even came out. And so many of you guys are going to need to order more upfront, which is fine. We'll do the initial order before the book launch so that you guys can have all the books you need. But then once the official launch is over, you're going to need to be able to order more. So that $197, the final payment of $197, that sets up your book for online printing, and it sets up to print those copies for you. Okay. So again, it totals up being $682, $97 down, 4 additional payments of $97, and then the final $197. Your payment is due on the date that you make the deposit. So today, whatever the date is, if it was the 10th, it was the 15th, then the next payment will come out on the 10th or the 15th, okay? Also, another thing is if you decide that you want to pay in full, because some of you are going to be like, I just want to get it out the way. Let me just take care of it. Well, what we're going to do for you guys is when you pay in full, not only will you get $50 off, so you'll get a $50 discount, but you will also get a copy of this collaboration book. And I think that that's cool because it gives you a chance to kind of see where you're going to be, okay? It'll give you an idea to see how this collaboration book will be put together. So we're talking about $70 in value for simply making a payment in full. You're getting a discount. We just like to reward people that just go ahead and do it. But if you have to make the deposit, don't miss out on this opportunity to be a part of this incredible collaboration book. So that is how you get yourself started. Another question that we typically get from a lot of people is they want to know generally how long does this process take? Is a 5 to 6 month process where we're going to be working with you. However, if you were to accumulate how many hours that you're going to be required to really to work into this book, Well, remember your chapter, we're going to teach you how to get your chapter done in about 30 minutes, okay? Your entire chapter, excluding your biography, where you'll have to create your biography and send that to us. Then on top of just making sure that we do like some live broadcasts, we'll do a live broadcast that might be about an hour, maybe 2 of those, the book launch. It's real, guys, we're not even talking about 7 hours of dedication over the span of 5 to 6 months. But we like to spread it out so that, you know, you can have an opportunity to pre-sell your book for a full 30 days. Many of our collaborators pre-sold 20 books in their first day of launching the book, and you guys are going to find that as well. But we want to give you a full 30 days, and we like to make sure that our editing team has plenty of time to go through each one of the chapters. We're going to send you back your chapter. So once we do your chapter, the initial portion, once it's put together and edited, we want to send it back to you so you can overlook it, make sure that it is exactly up to the standards that you wanted. We want to make sure that you're happy with this project, okay? So it does take a 5 to 6 month span to get this done. So this book will have many stories in this one book. Absolutely, Jewel. In fact, I'll let Wanda kind of answer a little bit of that, because the way we set it up is like a question and answer format, but we do have it set up where we want to know who you are. So tell us a little bit about that. Jewel said, so this book, will it have many other stories of people in the book? Wanda? Can you hear me, Wanda?
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm having a little bit trouble with my streaming over here. I missed some of that.
Okay. We got a question is, will this book have many other people's stories in the book?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're going to have everybody, like you said, everybody will have their bios, and then everybody will also have stories in there, whatever stories. And we haven't. Can you hear me? I'm having such a hard time.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So everybody will definitely have their stories of whatever the questions are. So the questions will be geared towards whatever, say for instance, trying to think of something like, it could be to express what obstacles you had to overcome, what was the most, significant setback you had in your life, and how did you deal with that? You know, some people, what I'm understanding, Taria, is I have a mother and son team that's coming on board. And for them, it's like the collaboration that they have in their business. And I think that's a great story, because we have a lot of families out here that want to possibly start family-owned businesses. And here's a perfect example of how to do that. You know, and Angela, I think she was on here. She's on the call. She had a very deep struggle with lupus. Yes, she pushes through everything. This lady is amazing with how she handles life. You know, so it's going to be your individual stories as well as your bios, and then, like Taria said, how to connect after that. So that's what I look at the book as being, just this gigantic calling card, because it'll allow people to reach back out to you.
Awesome. And that's a perfect explanation. I love the way you broke that down, Wanda. That was really good. Okay, so now for those of you, hold on, we have another question. Will there be a flow, or will it be different? Well, the main purpose of this book, I'll say that, is, for example, like, and you have no idea, we had so many different stories. Like, I'll read some, because the way we created our table of contents, and I'm pretty sure this is how we'll do it for Wanda. If you look, this is the table of contents, right? And so right here in the table of contents, we had the person's name, and we basically, what we did was we put it in the order that they were actually, their chapter was completed. So for example, Tara Seeley, her challenges that she overcame were, I had not seen my biological father since I was very small. I was in an abusive relationship, and I had to learn to forgive and love myself again. Elisa Mitchell, I was molested when I was 11 years old. I had to take care of my daughter with seizures when she was younger, and I was in a toxic relationship. Tiffany Williams, I was always seeking validation and love from my mother. I used to sell dreams. I prostituted and tried to commit suicide. So these are all different walks of life. And I love the fact that we had a question that asked, what is the title of this book? Because Wanda actually has the main title already for this book. And remember, what we want to be able to do is help people that are going through challenges. And we know that everybody has all different types of challenges. So we're going to make sure that it does align up so that everybody is able to impact those people. So Wanda, what is the title of this book?
We Wake Up Winning.
So I love it. I love that. We wake up winning. And that means, guys, no matter what the challenge is, and just like she was explaining, all different types of walks, our goal is to show you guys, well, not you, but the reader, how to wake up winning. And so if you know that you are waking up winning and this is what you do, then this is something that you most definitely want to be a part of. Now, for those of you who are watching us here live, there's a link that you're going to actually fill out so that you can apply for this opportunity. And the reason is because we do want to have an array of different things where people are dealing with all different types of things, because we want to be able to touch the masses. And so one of the things that we put together is a very, very short application. It's not long at all. All you have to do, if you simply go to, hold on, I'll show you what it looks like. If you go to, hold on a moment. If you go to this link, I'm ready.bookcollab with thewandadhollis.com, okay? It's going to take you to this simple type form. And it's 10 questions. As you can see, very short, 10 questions. It'll take you about 5 minutes to complete. Fill this information out first, okay? Now, Wanda's going to check it out within 24 hours. She's going to send you a message if you have been accepted to be a co-author. Yes, we want to make sure that we have people that are serious about being a part of this project today. We want to make sure that when you apply, that you're ready to rock and roll and impact those people. And for some of you, maybe you haven't started a business. Maybe you don't know how this book is going to be advantageous for you. Okay, well, let me give you an example. For many people will write a collaboration book to start a business. Maybe you've wanted to be a speaker for a long time. You know that speaking is something you want to do. You don't know really how to get yourself out there. A book is a tool that will open up doors for you. Maybe you want to create a coaching program. Maybe you want to be a life coach, whatever it may be. A book is a tool that'll open up doors for you. I even have a young lady who has her own cleaning company. And well, now who is that? Hey there. Hey, cutie. And so we even have a young lady that has her own cleaning company, and she is a part of this book. Well, guess what, y'all? You know what? When you think about solopreneurs, when you think about people who are in business for themselves, people typically like to invest in people that they know, like, and trust. So imagine you're able to share your story and impact somebody's life. Well, guys, you can use this book as a tool to leverage people to whatever it is that you're in business for. You may not be in the business of life coaching and things of that nature, but you have a business. This is a tool that's going to open up opportunities for you. So for those of you who are ready to invest, what you've got to do, guys, is go to I'm Ready. Oh, Wanda, you put the wrong link. You put I am ready. It's I'm ready.bookcollab with thewandadhollis.com. So I'm ready, not I am ready, but I'm ready. And I'm ready.bookcollab with thewandadhollis.com. So Jewel has a question. She says, my concern is, how do I even start to write a book? That's a great question, Jewel, because this is the deal, y'all. We're walking you through the process. And so you don't even have to be a writer.
Oh, I did.
You don't even have to be a writer here. All you simply need to do is be somebody that's ready to follow some instructions. So remember, and this is what's so cool about this, you're not even going to really write your chapter. We're going to set it up for you that we interview you and we transcribe that into a book. By the way, this entire book, I voiced it. I spoke the entire book. Even the chapters where I created my own chapters, I voiced it. So we're going to teach you techniques that we have used with Show Your Success that have taught people how to write a book in 72 hours or less. And so you do not need to be a writer to be a part of this collaboration book. We're going to help you with that process. And so don't even have a worry about how to even get started. That's something that we have been able to do with more than over 150, 200 authorpreneurs in the past 2 years. So guys, the question is, Do you want to be a part of this? One of the biggest things that I saw with most people that did not take advantage of this collaboration book is everybody that was like holding or stalling, or they were saying to me, Taria, I wish I would have got started with y'all because I'm seeing the movement. I'm seeing the excitement. We don't want you to be a part of that person, that group that doesn't get started because you don't get it. If it makes sense, Elisa Mitchell says, trust me, so easy. I've done 3 with Taria, and she's not lying. She has done 3 collaboration books. She was a part of multiple streams of income because living off of one paycheck isn't working anymore. She was a part of the MLM book. Let me see, where's she at? Is she in this one? Here she goes right here, Lisa Mitchell. So Lisa Mitchell has definitely been in 3 of our collaboration books. It's some of the easiest ways to do it. And what's so dope about the way that we're doing this particular book, you'll have your name on it. So when you promote and market your book, when you're out at events, it is your book. You say, this is my book, my book. And so you're leveraging it in that way. So again, guys, what you want to do, guys, is you want to go to imready.bookcollab.wandadhollis.com. I'm ready. Also, for those of you, if you're watching the replay, all you need to do is simply click below on this page and click the button to actually apply. So just simply click the button below on this page to apply. But if you're watching us live, then you need to go ahead and go to imready.bookcollab.wandadhollis.com. Guys, if you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to message Wanda. Reach out to her. She's there to help you. Wanda, is there any last imparting words that you would like to leave with our future co-authors?
Just, guys, let's go for it. I mean, just get started. Click the link. I did put the right link in there, so you don't have any problems. I put the right link. And in inbox, if you have any questions, like Taria said, inbox me directly, and we'll get those questions answered. And if you can think of somebody else that may be interested in this project, share it with them, because we just want everybody to get on board that's ready, but we want you to get on board if you're ready now. We need you to be ready now.
All right. Well, Wanda, thank you so much, my love, for your time. Everybody else that has been watching us live, man, thank you guys for joining in, but congratulations mostly to those of you who are getting started. It does take a lot to make a decision to put your business out there, but we're going to make sure we do it in a tasteful way that impacts the masses. And so we look forward to working with you guys. It's been a privilege and a pleasure. Again, my name is Taria Vision Avant. We have Wanda D. Hollis. And we look forward to you all waking up and winning. Yes, darling. Bye, y'all.